Hey everyone, it's Simon. I'm just making this video because it's soon to be back to school and people don't know what to get, they don't know what to buy, and I'm just gonna tell you some things that I use or that I get for back to school. Okay, let's start with notebooks. Usually for high school you're going to need some sort of big paper book, a big notebook for each class because you're taking lots of notes, you're writing down everything on the board, sometimes you have to draw diagrams, and it's really good to have this because you're going to run out fast and you don't want loose leaf papers everywhere. So I recommend one of those for each class just at the back of your binder, just so you don't have papers everywhere and it's more organized. You're going to need some loose leaf papers. Some for just writing down notes, homework. I know you get an agenda usually, but it's always good to just have some extra loose paper that you can lend to a friend or you can just have lying around. You're also going to need, if your schedule is a day 1 and a day 2, you're going to want a day 1 binder and then a day 2 binder. And then in each of those binders, you're going to have subsections for each of your classes that day. So I don't have any binders, like big binders with me here today because I still need to go shopping at Staples, but I just have the bare minimum, just like some general things. So on to the pencil case. So in your pencil case you want to have not too many things, you don't want it to be too crowded, but then again you don't want to be asking people, oh, can I borrow a pencil, or can I borrow a pen, can I borrow an eraser, because usually by second, third weekend, if you're not organized, like pretty much everyone, you're gonna be asking people for that. So you want to get just plain pencils. They're cheap, inexpensive. I got mine from the dollar store. They have erasers. I wouldn't really trust them, but they're good. You get a lot. All you have to do is sharpen them. One thing that all the stores do to try to get lots of money is lead pencils. Every kid, grade 5 and under, or grade 6, 7, and 8, everybody needs a lead pencil. They're like the coolest new thing. But lead pencils are really a waste of money and a waste of space. Next, you want some erasers. Not too many, just have like 1 or 2 in each pencil case you have, because they really last a long time if you don't lose them, or if you rip them up like you're in grade 5 or whatever. But pens. Okay, so if you're in high school, you know that you can't really use red pen. It's because the teachers mark with it. Last year, my teachers rarely marked with red pen, so it didn't matter. But most schools, teachers mark with red pen. You can't use it. So just get some cheap dollar store black blue pens. They come in a pack. There's lots of them. They're cheap, and if they don't work, they're $1. If you're like me, you're gonna want to get a mini stapler for yourself. I get a mini stapler because I don't like waiting in lines. I'm really impatient. I always find that teachers want you to staple things, and they want you to, and sometimes they don't staple it for you, so you have to do it, and then the whole class lines up at the front of the room. If you're in a high school that's really cheap and lazy, and their sharpeners are broken, like all the ones at my school, you're gonna want to get yourself sharpeners. That's all that I have here today because I haven't finished back to school shopping, but there's other things that you might want to get. If you're going into grade 9, you probably don't know, or maybe you do know, it says on a paper somewhere that you got, you're gonna need a scientific calculator for math. That's not just the regular one, it has all these random buttons, all these things that you're gonna have no idea how to use until your teacher teaches you, and those are like $75. You're gonna need a ruler. Everybody has rulers, I didn't need to buy any. You might need like one of those triangular sets with the little, I don't know what they're called. They're like rulers, but they're triangles and they're circles. I forgot. Oh, you're gonna need highlighters, maybe 2. One color, one another color. Don't be one of those people who has every color of the rainbow in their pencil case because you're not going to use it and people are going to ask you for it. And that's the last thing you want. People asking for your stuff. And that brings me to gum. Everybody in their right mind wants gum all the time, especially in high school. People are going to be begging you for it, Oh, I have 50 cents. Can I just give you like this 50 cents? Want to trade? Can I just have it? Come on, let's be friends. Give me your gum. And your excuses are gonna be, oh, sorry, that was my last piece. Oh, someone else gave it to me. I just found this piece in my bag. If you're just gonna be blunt, you could just say, I don't want to give you any. I sometimes do that, you know? Who cares? If you don't know them, like, why? Why try? So that means stock up on your gum. Stock up on your gum. Have it in your locker, hidden. And always in your pencil case, hidden somewhere under something. And make sure no one knows that you have gum. One person finds out you have gum. You give it to one person. You tell them, don't tell anyone. It's mine. I'm just gonna give one to you. They'll tell someone is really desperate. They're gonna smell it on that person's breath, and they're gonna say, well, where'd you get that from? And then it all starts from there. Okay, well, I hope I helped you guys on how to go back to school, what things you might need, and yeah, I hope you're not confused and you know what to buy and not to spend too much money. Go to the dollar store for the bare minimum, the general things, and go to Staples or Walmart or whatever and try to find things on sale. You don't really need the colorful things, the this and that, just plain. You're gonna lose it anyways. Get cheap stuff. Today's sign of the day is going to be school. Well, not one sign, there's gonna be three. Today's signs are gonna be school, teacher, and student. So school is just, you have your two hands like this, and you go, school, twice, school, school. Second sign is teacher. So when you're saying someone's job or what they are, you usually do this to show that they're a person. So you do the sign for teach, which is teach, hands like this, go like that, teach. Kind of like you're putting something on a shelf. Start from down here, teach, and not obviously near your face. You go teach, like down your body, just that my camera's set up weird. Second is student, same sort of rule. Student, you do the sign for learn. So learn is you put your hand up like this, you get your other hand, learn. So you're putting something in your brain. Learn, So learner is student, teach, student. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.